Before I begin today's review, I just want to let you all know that you probably noticed how I am titling this review because, yes, I am doing this again just like what I did 2 years ago in 2023. I just feel more comfortable doing this right now, like titling my movie reviews this way, mainly due to the fact that there are still users who don't really watch my videos and would just single-handedly guess my opinion on the film and get it wrong. But yeah. Anyways, moving on with the review. Hey guys, this is Frozen Wish Stews here, and welcome back to another movie review. And today, I'm going to be doing a review on Companion. So, Companion is an original sci-fi thriller film. People say it's a horror film, but it's actually not a horror movie. And it came out, well, just recently in the year 2025, and it's one of the first films this year. And it is produced by Zach Cregger, who you may know as the director of Barbarian. But it is not directed by him. Rather, it is directed by Drew Hancock in his directorial debut. And it stars Sophie Thatcher, Jack Quaid, Lucas Gage, Megan Suri, Harvey Guillen, Rupert Friend, Jabuki Young White, etc. And so the film tells a story of this young woman who pretty much who isn't fully aware about her true self, but the best she knows about herself is that she is in love with this man named Jack. And Jack takes Iris, the name of the young woman, to a vacation um, a vacation in this house of a billionaire. And this house is located in the middle of the woods. But one day, as an unexpected accident occurred during this trip, Iris discovers that she is actually a robot. But it is crazy because Iris is actually a human. She has human emotions. But turns out all this is because it is to make her believe that she's actually human. But she has. But yeah. Yes, the marketing technically did reveal that Iris is a robot, but yeah, that's not the biggest plot twist of the film. That is only a surface level plot twist. After Iris accidentally, quote unquote, accidentally kills the billionaire, the owner of the house, things go wrong as Iris goes on the run and pretty much she learns to accept who she truly is and learn that she can still be human despite being a robot, and she even learns the truth about what Josh has been doing to her and pretty much her purpose. Now I know Companion is a film that you've probably not heard of, but well, I already explained the plot to you. So yes, now I will admit to myself, I actually did not hear about this film before the trailer came out. I think the trailer did come out towards the end of 2024, November, I believe, or earlier than that. I don't think it was November because I think October, September. I think October from what I remember. Yeah. I have not heard of this film before that teaser trailer came out, but then but then I saw that teaser trailer in my recommendations, and yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, this sounds like another generic AI movie. But then when I found out that this was posted on the IMAX channel and said that this is going to be an IMAX released film, I decided, you know what, I'll check the trailer out. But then once I checked it out, I was like, holy shit, this movie looks so good. I immediately put this movie on my radar because that trailer absolutely sold me. And yeah, it showed a lot of promise, not only with an intriguing premise where it didn't really give away any plot details, but it had the involvement of Zach Cregger, who directed Barbarian, which yeah, I haven't really seen. I only remember seeing Barbarian once, but I probably should rewatch Barbarian again. I probably should give Barbarian another rewatch. But from what I remember about Barbarian, yeah, that movie was amazing. Yeah, I absolutely love Barbarian. Now, is Barbarian a perfect movie? No. I mean, it is. There are times when the movie does get stupid, and I have flaws, but I don't remember what they were. I'll probably see when I rewatch it for myself. But I know that Zach Cregger is a director who I trust with horror. I mean, Zach Cregger's direction of the film is certainly one of the highlights. And I know that Zach Cregger has a new movie coming out next year called Weapons, which is probably my most anticipated movie of January 2026. I cannot wait for that film. But now, fun fact, guys, Zach Cregger was actually supposed to direct this film, but with another project that he proposed to direct over this, he decided to just produce the film and let Drew Hancock direct this. As this is another one of those directorial debut films. And then the second trailer came out. Yeah, the official trailer. Yeah, the official trailer spoiled the big plot twist that Iris is actually a robot. But yeah, they did spoil it. That official trailer put a lot of people off because from an intriguing teaser trailer, they put out that second trailer and people were like, nah, they were put up by it because of the spoiler. Now, another thing that was so intriguing about Companion was that this was actually supposed to be my birthday movie. Yeah, believe it or not, guys, this is supposed to be the movie that I was gonna watch on my birthday because the film's original release date was January 10 in the U.S., January 8 in my country. But because Mickey 17 got delayed to March because apparently Warner Bros. Thought that Mickey 17 was too good to be a January movie, which that was bullshit. Honestly, yeah, that Mickey 17 delay, I will never accept. I mean, that was just unnecessary. I mean, just because it's a January movie does not mean that Warner Bros. Should be like, nah, we're too confident about this movie. It should not release in January. That doesn't mean like unnecessary. Just because it's in January doesn't mean it's unnecessary. That doesn't mean they have to like delay it unnecessarily. Yeah, I think that Mickey 17 getting delayed was unnecessary, and I stand by that. But yeah, this led Companion to get delayed to the end of January. So, I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was already perfect enough for my birthday movie, anyways. And heck, I even got Interstellar, which as one of my birthday movies, the 10th anniversary re-release of Interstellar, which on reflection, guys, Interstellar is now my favorite. It's now officially my favorite Christopher Nolan movie ever. The more I think about it, and it's now officially my fourth favorite movie of all time. Top 3 is still the same, but yeah, Interstellar is now in fourth place. Yeah, I cannot stop. I've been thinking about this movie like for endlessly. But yeah, so at least Companion is still a January movie. I was actually worried that this movie was going to get bad reviews because it didn't seem like it was going to be guaranteed to like get all the praise. But after seeing Companion, I'm happy to report that Companion actually has glowing reviews. People are saying that this is the best movie of the year so far, the first masterpiece of the year, and it even has a 94% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which is insane. So yeah, of course, well, I got even more hype for this film after seeing that glowing reviews. And after watching this film for myself yesterday, I gotta say, this movie freaking rules, man. Holy shit, this movie rules. I absolutely loved it. Like, I did not think this movie would top Barryman as my favorite movie of January 2025, let alone my favorite movie of the year in general, but it just did. Companion is my movie of the year so far, and the best movie of the month, and one of the best January movies in general, yeah. I am so happy that this year's January turned out to actually be a positive year, because I am sick of hearing all the negativity surrounding my birthday, my birthday month. I mean, sure, I will admit that yes, January in the 2010s decade, it sucked us because when, when you look back at 2010, yeah, when you look back at the January in the 2010s decade, yeah, I will say I think that's why people hate January. People hate on January that much, but I think people really need to look back on like to look at January in this decade and realize that this month is actually good for movies lately. Like it's been getting good. I mean, what have we got? Bad Boys for Life, which is still the best Bad Boys movie. Bad Boys for Life. Guy Ritchie's A Gentleman, which is still to this day the best movie that Guy Ritchie has ever made. What else? I forgot what I think there was a good movie in January 2021. I will admit I forgot what it was. But then in January 2022 we got Scream 5, my favorite January movie, and I'm actually thinking about putting it as my favorite Scream movie. But yeah, but one thing's for sure, Scream 5 is the best January movie. What else? And then January 2023, Missing, Plane, A Man Called Otto, like great January movies. January 2024. I actually forgot, but Miller's Girl, which even though January 2024 did not really have a masterpiece. January 2024, well, still a fine year, enough January year. And even January 2026, Zack Crager's Weapons and I'm the Last Airbender. But I don't gonna say, but it's another unnecessary Avatar Last Airbender adaptation. But it's animated. And the idea of making like the Avatar Last Airbender characters actually adults and the movie explaining their adult life, that's actually a brilliant idea. And by the way, guys, I initially said Hoppers was my most anticipated animated film of 2026. You know what? I'm the Last Airbender is currently my most anticipated animated film of 2026. That and also the Untitled Walt Disney Animation Studios movie, which I think that will be the best animated film of 2026. But you get the point. Yeah, there's good movies in January. I think there's still crappy movies in January like Flight Risk, which looks like fucking shit. Yeah, Flight Risk looks absolutely dreadful. But I think we need to look back at January and realize that maybe January isn't as bad as we thought. Like the real blame was the 2010s decade. That decade was the biggest blame. But I think Companion is a film that truly shows January is not a bad month for movies. This movie is fucking brilliant and also forget Dogman. I know Dogman comes out the same day as Companion. Honestly, screw Dogman. This is the movie you have to see for this week. Like, I mean, with a 94% of Rotten Tomatoes, what chance is there that the Dogman will get better reviews than this? The first reaction to Dogman say that it's fine, it's decent, but nobody's saying it's like mind blowing or anything. This film right here, this is a mind blowing movie. This movie literally subverts all my expectations and more. Now, with this movie tackling AI, it honestly should not have worked because it's one of those films with AI messaging. And we've got a lot of Hollywood has been constantly being the dead horse on AI, making movies about how AI is bad and all that bullshit. And I think with a certain Netflix film called Atlas starring Jennifer Lopez, I felt done with AI movies, but Companion proves that you can still make a good AI movie. And let alone, this is officially dethroned the creator as the best AI movie ever made. This is the AI movie we need. It talks about AI in a positive light, convincing audiences that AI isn't bad, it's just flawed, but it can still do some good. The movie tackles themes of misogyny, human needs /wants, how AI can evolve without can evolve without replacing humans. Humans and AI can live side by side in humanity. But this film actually speaks the truth about AI. The problem with AI is not the AI itself. It's the humans and how they use the AI. They use the AI. This film changed my perspective on AI, and it's such a surprise. Because back then I was one of those people who was, against AI. Like in my school essays, my college essays talking about AI, I would always speak out against AI, complaining about how AI would replace jobs and all that stuff. But this film is but this film really changed all that. This movie had the power to change people's perspectives on AI, because you don't have to let AI replace human jobs. So you can just humans just need to use AI better. That is just a brilliant messaging. That this is why people need to watch the film, because it is because it like what I said the seconds ago, it speaks the truth about AI. Now, yes, I mentioned earlier that the trailer, the marketing gave away the big twist that Iris is a robot, but that is only a surface level plot twist in the story. The film does not shy away from having more plot twists up its sleeve. Sophie Thatcher proves that she is starting to become one of the rising horror queens today. Although, yes, it's not a horror movie though. People say it's a horror movie. No, it's not a horror movie. She plays a robot, yet she conveys human emotions as she's supposed to be a robot masqueraded as a human being, and does it perfectly. This is her best performance yet. And Jack Quaid was also fantastic, giving his best performance since Richie from Scream 5. Now, I won't spoil what exactly his character is in the film, but we need more Jack Quaid roles like this. Seriously, he is insane in this one. The supporting casts are all great. Harvey Guillén as well. I think that this is certainly one of his better roles to date. Oh, and also Megan Serious, great performance. Awesome performance from her. And Rupert Friend and Lucas Gage, all also great performance. I'd say Lucas Gage is probably the weakest thing about this film, but he's still pretty good too. The VFX looks so good, and sure, I mean you can tell that the budget was low, but they still did the best they could with the practicality of it, especially with the robot. There's a scene where Iris's hand got burned. If you saw the trailer, you probably remember that scene where Joshua burns Joshua lights a candle on Iris's hand and it burns. Yeah. After that happens, she rips her skin, and then we see her hands, which looks like the Terminator. Great VFX on that moment right there. It's still believable. Oh, and the gore of this film. Oh man. Now I will say though that there wasn't as much gore as I thought. There's not as much gory sequences, but when there's gore in the film, it really works. It truly it's effective. And this film is also filled with edge of your seat moments, and I mean lots of them. This film and the film's pacing is it's such a fast-paced film. It's engaging from start to finish, and with a runtime of 95 minutes, this is some of the tightest 90 minutes I have ever seen. The production design of it, the production design, especially with how they built the rich billionaire's house. Oh man, it's so good. And also this movie does have some heart too, especially towards the end. So overall, Companion is the best movie of 2025 so far, and it's one of the best January movies in general. It's the best AI movie ever made, as it has what was missing in other movies that try to tackle these themes. It's also very original. It has such an original story. It's brilliantly crafted with top notch performances. It is the perfect directorial the perfect directorial debut for Drew Hancock, and I cannot wait to see what he does next. It's a poor shame Dogman is going to overshadow this film at the box office because a lot of people seem to be interested in fucking Dogman. Honestly, Dogman looks like one of the weaker movies of January. I'm sorry, but it just does not look like my cup of tea. This is my cup of tea right here. Like, I get that Dogman is like seems like a fun movie to people, and you're gonna say, "Oh, but Frozen, you just hate fun." But I like fun. I think this movie is fun. It's super entertaining. Like, my type of fun is more to like, violent films like this. That's what I that's my type of fun. So that said, guys, I'm going to give Companion 5 stars out of 5. Masterpiece movie. Yes, helicopter upstairs. No, I mean helicopter not upstairs, but on the sky. Sorry. For my review on Companion. Yeah. So yeah. I know I'm probably the only person who's seen this film between me and my subscribers slash viewers, but did my review convince you to have an interest in checking out this movie, or do you or do you think that this movie is or do you still have no interest in this movie? Comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bells, and stay tuned for my review on Paddington 1 and 2 leading up to Paddington in Peru. I'm going to be seeing Paddington in Peru on February 3 or 4, I think. So yeah. And yeah, stay tuned for my review on the first Paddington movie in particular. Yes, Paddington 2 will get a review as well, but the first Paddington movie review is up next. So yeah, bye guys.